Hi, I'm Art Constantino Pranisa from BSOA-2D, and I'm here today to discuss to you the Firefox. So what is Firefox? Firefox is a free web of its smaller, faster, and some ways more secure than the Mozillian browser, from which much of its code was originally derived compared to the Internet Explorer. The most popular web browser, Firefox gives user a cleaner interface and faster download speeds. As of November 2008, Firefox had about 20% of a market share for browser worldwide, while Internet Explorer had about 70%. Firefox includes most of the features with we user of other browser are familiar. The first iteration of a browser also includes several new features of other browser did not have at the time, such as bookmark, toolbars, and table browsing that allows a user to quick switch back and forth between the several websites. So, Mozilla Firefox, or simply Firefox, is a true and open source web browser developed by the Mozilla Foundation and its subsidiary, the Mozilla Corporation. Firefox uses the Jekyll rendering engine and display web page with implements current and anticipated web standards. In 2017, Firefox began incorporating web technology under the codename Quantum to promote parallelism and a more intuitive user interface. Firefox is available for Windows 7 and later version Mac OS and Linux, and its official ports are available for the various Unix and Unix-like. Operating system include FreeBSD, OpenBSD, NetBSD, Ilmos, and Solaris Unix. For Firefox is also available for Android and iOS. However, iOS version uses the WebKit layout image instead the Gecko due to platform requirements as with other iOS web browser. So, the Firefox was created in 2002 under the codename Pinex by the Mozillian community member who desired a standalone browser rather than the Mozillian application suite bundle during its beta phase. Firefox proved to be a popular with its tester and was praised for its speed, security, and add-ons compared to the Microsoft then dominant Internet Explorer 6. Firefox was released on November 9, 2004, and the challenged Internet Explorer dominance with 60 million downloads within 9 months. Firefox is the spiritual successor of Netscape Navigator, as the Mozillian community was created by Netscape in 1998 before their acquisition by AOL. So, the history of the Firefox, the project began as the experimental branch of the Mozillian project by Dave Haight, Joey Hewitt, and Blake Rose. They believe the commercial requirements of Netscape's sponsorship and developer-driven feature would compromise the utility of the Mozillian browser. To combat what they saw as the Mozillian suite software bloat, they created a standalone browser. With they are intended to replace the Mozillian suite version 0.1. I was released on September 23, 2002, on September April 3, 2003. The Mozillian organization announced that it planned to change its focus from the Mozillian suite to Firefox and Thunderbird. So, the history of Firefox is the project has undergone several name changes. The nascent browser was originally named Penex after the mythical bird that rose triumphantly from the ashes of its dead predecessor, in the case from the ashes of Netscape Navigator, and after it was sidelined by Microsoft Internet Explorer to the first browser war. Phoenix renamed in 2003 due to the trademarker claim from the Phoenix Technologies. The replacement name Firebird provided an instant response from the Firebird database software and project. So the features of the Firefox is the desktop edition include table browsing, full screen mode, spelling, checking, and Cremital's research, smart bookmarks, bookmarking, and downloading. Through drag and down, a download manager, user profile management, private browser bookmark tags, bookmark exporting, offline mode, a screenshot tool, web development tools, a page info feature with show a list, a page, meta data, and multimedia items. A configuration menu about for power user and more location aware browsing geolocation based on Google service. So the features of Firefox is so integrated research system which uses Google to default it most markets. Additionally, Firefox provides an environment for web developers in which they can use built-in tools and such as error console, um, the the DOM inspector, and extension such as Firebug, and more recently there has been an integration feature with Pocket, and some features are browser, extension, themes, guest session, and standard. So the security of Firefox is allowed for standard box security model to manage privilege according to JavaScript. But they but that feature has since been deprecated. It limits script from accessing data from other websites based on the same origin policy. It provides support for smart cards to web applications for authentication purposes. So the security is because it uses the TLS to protect your communicators with web servers using strong cryptography. When using the HTTPS protocol, the freely available HTTPS everywhere add-ons enforces, even the regular HTTPS intended. So the Firefox now support the HTTPS too. Okay, next. Okay, the licensing of Firefox is source code is a free software with the most of it being released under the Mozilla public license. Version 2.0, that license permits anyone to review, modify, or distribute the source of code. As a result, several publicity release applications have been built from it, such as Netscape, Block, Micro, NGU, iSCOT, Ice Whistle, Songbird, Helmon, Waterfox, and Komodo Ice Dragon. So the license in the past, Firefox was licensed softly under the MPL. Then the version 1.1, which Free Software Foundation criticized for being weak copyleft as the license permit in limited ways and predictive works. So trademark and logo. The name Mozilla of Firefox registered trademark along with the official Firefox logo. It may only be used under certain terms and conditions. Anyone may distribute the official beneficiaries of modified from the use the Firefox name and branding for such as distribution. But restrictions are placed on distribution which modify the underlying source code. The name Firefox derives from nickname of the red panda. So the trademark logo, there has been some controversy over the Mozilla Foundation intention and stopping certain open source distribution from using the Firefox trademark open source browser enable greater choice and innovation in the market rather than aiming for mass market. Mozilla Foundation chairperson Mitchell Baker explained in an interview in 2007 that distribution could freely use the Firefox trademark if they did not modify source code, and that the Mozilla Foundation only concern has with user getting a consistent experience when they use Firefox. Next, the promotion of a Firefox is Firefox was adopted rapidly with 100 million downloads. It is for first year of availability. There was followed by a series of aggressive marketing campaigns starting in 2004 with the series of events Blake Rose and Asa Belcher called Marketing Weeks. So the promotion of Firefox is continue to heavy market itself by the releasing a marketing portal dubbed Speed Firefox on September 12, 2004. It debuted along with a Firefox review release, creating a centralized space of the decision of marketing techniques to release of their manifesto stated that the Mozilla project is a global community to the people who believe that openness, innovation, and opportunity are the key to the continued health and of the internet. So the usage share of the Firefox is grew to peak of 32.21% of November 2009 with Firefox 3.5 overtaking Internet Explorer 7. Although not all version of the Internet Explorer has a hole in usage, then decline the competition with the Google Chrome. So, as of December 2021, according to the Trade Center, Firefox has 8.34 usage share as a desktop web browser, marking in the fourth most popular desktop of browser after the Google Chrome. 66.35%, Safari 9.82%, and the Microsoft Edge is 9.53%, while its usage share across all the platforms is lower at 31.91% in fourth place after Google Chrome 64.06%, Safari 19.22%, and Edge is 4.19%. So the reference, so the Firefox references is here, and you can see the references of the Firefox. So Firefox is a highly popular web browser that more than 500 million worldwide are using to surf and internet with the internet. Firefox is available for Linux, Mac, Windows, and handheld devices and in more than 70 different languages. You may currently be using Internet Explorer, but Firefox is faster, which means that you don't waste time to waiting for web pages to load with a strong focus of your online security and privacy. Firefox helps to protect your personal information and activities from being seen to exploited while you're surf the internet. And I hope that everyone are listening, and that's for all. Thank you and God bless. Once again, I'm Art Constantino Pranisa from BSOA-2D.